Hey guys, my name is Joe Olinger, and I'd like to share a little part of my life with you. Um, Growing up, I grew up in a Christian home. My parents are all Christians, my grandparents, and I really had a solid base for becoming Christian. So I accepted Christ when I was a little kid, not really knowing why or what it was for, but I was living out that life because I saw my parents living it out. Which my parents were living out through being missionaries. So they took me and my siblings overseas to China for 5 years, where we had to trust God in every aspect of our lives. But after 5 years of that, we moved back to the States, and I drew my identity from being a missions kid and having great, strong, faith-centered parents and being an athlete. So every aspect of my life was, I'm this missions kid, I'm supposed to be a nice kid, or I'm this athlete, so I'm supposed to be tough and have a lot of endurance. So it wasn't until my junior year of high school that I really decided to make that step of faith and proclaim my allegiance to Christ through baptism. I had gotten baptized before, but that wasn't my conscious choice. That was my parents, accepting or wanting to bring me into that part of Christianity. It was their decision, not mine. So, I'd lived off this life up until my junior year of high school, where I was just kind of going through the motions of Christianity, not really knowing why I was doing this or not really making my own Christian decisions. So junior year rolled around, and at my church, the pastor said, this is a baptism service, so, you can sit and watch, or if you feel that you're being led by Christ, to come up here and proclaim your faith in front of all these people, to come down and do it. And I felt this voice inside me saying, Joe, I love you, and I want you to be more, to know me more. So I accepted that, and I got up in front of all these people, in front of my parents, in front of my siblings, and I proclaimed my devotion to Christ through that. And that was my first decision to follow Christ. That was my own decision, which up until then I had been making decisions based on what my parents would do. So since then I've been growing exponentially, not a lot at a time, but every here or there I see something in my life where Christ needs to come in and take charge, and I'm eventually and slowly letting him in every aspect of my life, which is amazing. So after that I felt loved and I felt whole, where instead of drawing my identity from just being a missions kid or an athlete, I'm drawing my identity from being a follower of Christ Jesus.